Problem 84, we know that we have roots at 3 and negative 5. That means our factors then are x minus 3 and x plus 5. So x minus 3 and x plus 5. There's my h value when I'm doing x minus h. And a negative 5 is my h value here. X minus a negative 5 would be the same as x plus 5. So if we look at an example from problem 81, 2 plus I and 2 minus I, how can we figure out some sort of factors for that? Using the same idea as 3 and negative 5, we would be taking x minus that root, which would be 2 plus I, and the other one would be x minus 2 minus I. Since these are factors, I multiply them together, and that would be my quadratic. What I need to do here is distribute the negative. So these would be x minus 2 minus I, x minus 2 plus I. Now what I need to do is multiply these out in order to get my quadratic. And I'm going to make a 3 by 3 generic rectangle. So my 3 by 3 generic rectangle will look like this, and now I just need to go through and solve each individual box. X squared, negative 2x, negative I times x, negative 2x here as well, positive 4, positive 2i, I times x, negative 2i, and then negative I squared. Once we have this, we can start combining like terms. We're going to get several things that are going to cancel out. For instance, this one over here and this one here, my negative ix and ix, those cancel out. I also have a 2i here and a negative 2i. Those will cancel each other out. The top left box, or top right box rather, negative I squared is going to be a negative. I squared is negative 1, so a negative negative 1, which is now a positive 1. And all the solutions that I have left, none of them contain I. So now I have my real solutions left. So for this, I have an x squared minus 4x, and my 4 here and my 1 here. When I combine those, I get plus 5. So if I start off with the complex numbers 2 plus I and 2 minus I, my quadratic then is y equals x squared minus 4x plus 5.